this video, let's try to see the modeling. Okay, modeling the data. This is one important topic in Power BI. Okay, let's see here where you can able to create a column, new column, table, calculated table, measures. Okay, managing the roles, row level securities, schemas, Q&A setups, managing the relationship, all the things comes under model the data inside modeling tab. Let's see one by one. In left side you can able to have one shortcut like model view. Okay, click on this. Here all your tables which you are using for your data modeling will be displayed here. Okay, let's see this model view in this video. Okay, assume you have 4 tables. Okay, customer table, sales table, product table and region table. These are all the raw data which you get from your Excel or SQL server, any data sources. Okay, imagine you have 4 data sources that you have imported into your Power BI. Now the once you have to create a report, these 4 tables need to be have a perfect relationships. Relationships means like you have a cardinality among them, that need to be perfect so that the proper filtering will work. Let's see one by one. Here when you import the tables, automatically the Power BI detects the relationship and create it. Okay, now your work is to come to model view and check this relationship, and if any changes needed you can do it, or if you want to create any new relationship you can do it here. You can see these are all the 4 tables. When I click this particular table, in right side you can able to see the properties pane. Okay, this is nothing but properties for this particular table. Let's see what's the table properties here refers to. It have general and advanced, to 2 options are there. Click on general. Here you can able to give the customer name, it means table name, and a description. If you are sharing this report with other developer, if the developer want to know what this table is for, in that case you can give some descriptions about this. It contains customer data like that. And synonyms. Synonyms is nothing but the similar word for this particular table. For example, if you are in future you are trying to create a report with Q&A setup, in that case the synonyms need to be added here so that it's easy for you to create Q&A setups. You can see that in future videos. Just for reference you can have this synonym in table properties. Okay, so that other name for the customer table, like that you can keep. Okay, and next one you can see this is a row label and a key column. Okay, let's see one by one. Row label, what this refers to. Row label means, okay, here it will list down all the columns present in the particular table. For example, if you want to identify this particular table uniquely, what you can do, you can define one primary key, that's customer ID. It's uniquely represent each rows. Other than this primary key, if you want to identify that particular table with one particular row label, means you can go for customer name, like it refers to that particular table easily. Okay, that's what the row label helps. Coming to key column, this is what I said, which contains unique value. You can see select a column with unique values. In this table our unique value is customer ID, you can give it here. Okay, and another option you have is hidden. What it says means if this particular table want to hide or not. For example, if you are not using the report but you want this table, you can hide it. So that option also available here. If you click on hide, yes, here you can see all the things are hide. With one click in this particular UI, click this icon, it will unhide. Okay, here you can see is hidden came as no. Coming to next option, this is featured table. For example, if you have 4 table, when you come to any AI kind of thing, Copilot or Q&A setup, something which you need input from the AI, artificial intelligence, in that case you want to say that this table need to be prioritized. So you can click this is featured on, so that when you are using any AI feature like Q&A setup or anything Copilot, this particular featured table will come as a first. For example, in Q&A visual, you like to ask a query or if you like to create a visual with the help of the AI, okay, the automatically it need to give total sales for particular table. In that case, total value for particular table. In that case, it will pick up the featured table first and later on come to the remaining tables. That's why if you want to prioritize any particular table for AI future, you can click this is future table as yes. Okay, this is what the general settings for the table. This is what the general settings. Now here you can make this as a is future table. Now go to advanced settings. Okay, here you can see the storage mode, you can able to change it. Here note the point, if the storage mode is import, you cannot change it to direct query. That's why it's disabled, right? If the storage mode is direct query, then you can able to change it to import. Okay, note this point, this is important point. This is all about the table properties in our model view. Now let's see the relationship here. Okay, for example, this is my fact table sales. What is the fact table? It's the main center table in our star schema. Always fact to dimension is many to one. Always the many side comes for a fact table. Here you can see many side is for fact table sales. Remaining one side is for dimension tables. Okay. So always customer to sales, it means dimension to fact is one to many and fact to dimension is many to one. Always many side refers to fact, make this point. Let's see how to configure the relationship among two tables. Automatically, as I said, the Power BI will create a relationship. Once you click on this icon, the edit relationship window will be opened here. Here you can see the from table and to table will show you here. Here sales table is from table, to table is customer. That's why the arrow mark goes like this. Okay, sales to customer. Now common column we need for a relationship. Both have customer ID is a common column. Coming to cardinality, we have four types: many to one, one to one, one to many, many to many. Okay, what's many to one? It means many sales have one customer. What's one to many? It means one customer can have many sales. So one side is always the customer. Likewise, one to one means example student have student details. One student may have one student details. Many to many means many students have many courses. Okay, like that for cardinality we have according to the requirement, according to our data we can change this cardinality. Okay. If you want to avoid any complexity in your data model, you need to avoid this many to many relationship because this will create too much complex for your model. Okay, remaining all are okay. Always fact to dimension is many to one, dimension to fact is one to many. This point is important. And here you can see it have three check boxes. Okay, make this relationship active, apply security filter in both direction, assume referential integrity. Okay, let's see this one by one. Here you can see you have many relationships, right? Four tables, you have three relationships. Let's assume I want to break this relationship sales to product. I want to break this relationship and do some reporting. Later on I want this relationship for my reporting. In that case, how can we do this without delete? That's the option come here, make this relationship active or inactive. Once it checked, it's active. Once it unchecked, it's inactive. Let's see. Click this edit relationship. I am unchecking this. Now you can able to see dotted line here. It means the relationship for sales to product is exist in past. Now it's not. That's why it's inactive in dotted line. Now again if you after do all your reporting, again you can make this active, check this box and click save. Now it's in proper line, now the relationship got activated. Okay, the direction one to many it goes, the arrow mark like this, one to many. Okay, this is what the active inactive relationship looks like. And coming to cross filter direction, it have two options, single and both. What it means? Let's see what the single means. Most commonly people are using this single cross filter direction. Okay. Go to report view. This is my tables. This is my region table. This is my customer table. This is my sales table. I have some column on this. I used a table matrix to visualize this data. Let's see. For this example, here region to customer, we have cross filter direction as single and click save. Okay. Now what this single means, here you can see when I click on south region, okay, when I click on south region, you can see only the south data comes for customer tables and customer ID to have the sales. Okay. The relationship goes like this, the path goes like this, it filters properly. Okay. Now this is my original data. In reverse I am clicking, okay, like I am clicking north in here. Now what need to happen? In the region table we need north only. Let us see this happens or not. No. Why? Because cross filter direction is single. It means only single direction. Region to customer, the filter will work. If I click north, north data will come. If click south, south data will come. In reverse it will not work. If you click north in customer, it will not filter it out. South it will not filter it out. West it will not filter it out. It stays as it is. That is why the cross filter direction comes here. Let us change this to both. Click save. Now try. Click on north in customer table. Now it is filtered out in region table. If you click east, no values are there. If you click south, one value is there. West, no value. North, one value. Like that, in opposite direction you can able to filter it out. That is what cross filter direction both will works. Single means one direction it will filter it out from, if you select any region, that region customer will show. If cross filter is both, then reverse also you can do. If you click any customer, you can able to filter it out particular region for that customer. Okay. Here you can see when you click on single, this checkbox apply security filter in both direction is disabled. Okay. When you click both, then only it got enabled. It means it will able to check or uncheck. It means when the cross filter direction is both, then only you can able to use this feature, apply security filter in both direction. Now let us see row level security, then only you can able to understand this apply security filter in both direction. Okay. This is my 4 tables, okay, sample table. In report view I have this table visual for this 3 tables. This is my region, customer and sales. Okay. Now how can we create a role? Go to modeling and manage roles. Okay, here you can able to create a role. Okay, let us see. I am deleting the old one, creating a new one for a demo. Create new role. This is how you can able to create. Now name this role as region security. What we are going to do basically, here you can see region north south. Here also you can see for customer table it have north data, south, east, west. Now for example I need to see only the north data. How can we do it? Create one role, okay, then assign that role to particular person in Power BI service, then the person must see only the north data when they log in into Power BI report. Right? This is how it's work. How to do that? Click on region security new role. Here all the table will be listed down. For which table we are going to apply this role? Customer table. So click on customer table. Okay. Here switch to DAX editor. Okay. Here you can type. For example, here I need customers region column. Check the column where the value is north and show that particular role only. Click on save. Now close. How to test this? Yeah, now role is created. For example, region security is the role which will show only the north region data. Okay, if you assign that role to particular user in Power BI service, then when that user is logging in, they can able to see only the north region data. Now in Power BI desktop, how can we test that? Go to view as. Now all the roles will be listed down here. Now click on region security and OK. Now it will take that particular role and give you only the north data. Okay. Here you can see without this role all 5 customers data is showing in sales table and a customer table. Okay. In region north and south are there. Once you apply this role view as region security, what happens? This customer table and sales table got reduced. It shows only the north region data customer and sales shows only that related customers 1 and 5. So customer 1 and 5 rows are showing, but backward it is not applicable. Here you can see north region only need to show, but south also showing. That is the problem here. How can we solve this? By using this option. As we see here, we need to make this check on, apply security filter in both direction, so that we have created a row level security in customer table that applies in forward direction is normal. If you want that row level security in backward direction also, it means back side, right side it goes to sales table. Here you can see it goes to sales product like that. But in backward, if it's want to go to region, you need to check this apply security filter in both direction. Here you can see cross filter direction is both, then only this will got enabled, then we need to check this and click save. Now let us try if it works perfectly or not. Go to here, view as, region security, click on OK. Yes, now south is gone, only north showing. It means the row level security for this customer table works in backward direction also. Okay. This is what this option works. Now let us see another option, assume referential integrity. Okay. This assume referential integrity is disabled. You can see whether it is single or both, it got disabled only. Why? Because this assume referential integrity will got enabled when your data is for direct query mode. Okay, what it says? Assume referential integrity means it assumes every data in your table have foreign key that refers to some other table. Okay, it just assuming every data have its own referential. That is what assume referential integrity. It works only for direct query mode data. Okay. This is all about the model view, you can able to see, and the row level security. And one more point here, coming to row level security, here you can see in customer table we have the users, multiple users, alpha, beta, delta, omega and prime. Let us assume the scenario you want to restrict the users for their own particular data. For example, if alpha is logging in, here you can see sign in option. If alpha is login or sign in here, then alpha need to see only alpha related data. It means row 1, region is north. So here only north data, and here customer 1. So only first 2 rows data, like that it want to restrict for alpha people. How can we do that? Let us see, go to manage role, we need to create one particular role for that. Here name this role as user security. Okay, which table we are going to give this? Customer. Switch to DAX editor. Here I need to, which column we are referring? Mail ID. Okay. Here just give customer's mail ID equal to one function you have, DAX function, user principal name. What it does? It fetch the sign in people mail ID as a text. Whoever sign in, that user principal name, it fetch as a text and give as a result. Now that particular text will match with this customer mail ID and shows that particular rows only. Okay, imagine you are signed in with alpha@example.com. Then the user principal name, give alpha@example.com here. It will match with customer mail ID. Now in our customer mail ID, it have first row, that row related data only shows. Let us click on save. and close. How can we test this? Again go to view as user security. In our case, we can't able to sign in with this particular mail ID, right? This is just an example. So what we can do, here another option you have other user. Okay, so here we can type that mail ID. So it assume with this mail ID the user is going to log in. Okay, so we just give other user and this mail ID, click on OK. Now what happens, user security will take that mail ID and give it here. It match in mail ID column, it have one matching rows. In this particular row, what the region? It's north. It related to region table, so north data is showing. Again it related to customer ID, okay, sales table, it shows only the first. Okay, this is how the row level security works. Manage roles and viewers option we have. That's all about the model view here.